Hi, kitty. All right, time to get this going. Or at least I will once this thing decides to work together. As you can tell, Sue's just meowing away. Hello, hello, how are you today, kitty? How was your weekend? As you can tell, Sue is, of course, mewing her little kitty head off. Hi. What you doing? You can come up? It's a tail. She seems to know if I'm just sitting here and I just start randomly talking, I'm streaming. She's a very apt kitty. Yeah, she's definitely a little meowy kitty today. By the way, guys, if you've been following my social medias, you already know this, but I did finish the supernatural drawing. And this is the original, all framed up. So this is going to be on sale for the convention. So yes, and yes, the writing supernatural is actually shiny. Very happy on how the prints turned out. The prints turned out pretty good too. I'll have a limited number of prints as well. So I think they turned out pretty darn good. No, don't walk on the drawing! Damn it, cat. Cats. Especially annoying cats. And then today we are going to work and color in the supernatural drawing. Providing I can get a certain kitty cat to leave me alone. Okay. There we go. Sprinkle them around, let them go hunt for them. Well, thank you. I'm happy you like it. I'm quite pleased on how it turned out. So there's going to be a whole bunch of the cast there. So I'm hoping they'll bring out a lot of the supernatural fans and they will be intrigued by my little drawing. At least that's what I'm hoping for. I'm going to swap over to the drawing screen here right away. So you'll notice here it's kind of got a weird coloration to the main character, Jinwoo. And the reason for that is I've already pre-masked this. So I've put masking film on this already because I am going to be doing my wonderful airbrushing behind it. So I want to have some fun with this. I'm going to make a cool background. So we are going to be doing Mr. Airbrush, which means I'm going to be getting high on marker fumes again. Yay! Let's start up the air compressor here. So how has everyone's weekend been? Hopefully everyone has had a decent weekend. Had to go out and deal with people. Ooh, you had to people. Will you get off my fucking drawing? Lucifer. Scoot. Not here. Go over here. You don't like this. Swear to God, if it isn't one cat, it's another. Yes, I'm doing the airbrush thing. Oh, one way to get rid of a cat, eh? Yes. Was that the one that you had posted? Oh, very nice. It was very good. Do keep up the good work. So I'm just going to add some more ink to my marker here. And Urs posted the new chapter of his book. I know sometimes getting out of your comfort zone is not necessarily a bad thing. Everyone's been pushing themselves artistically, it seems. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Wasn't the kind, it was being in a mental emotional rut. I feel you on that one. Most definitely feel you on that one. Struggling to make the layers. So here's a helpful tip for you for doing layers. Bulk in your rough, do solid colors. Okay? So a lighter solid color. Then you go over it using your darker in little strokes. And then you just do it like that. And you build it up. What is the medium you were using on that, by the way, if you don't mind me asking? You used, okay, use color pencils. Okay, use color pencils. Okay. So on a scrap piece of paper, put a very thin, light coat, not heavy, of your base color. So say, for example, a dark brown. Okay. Then over it, do your next one with darker strokes, but sparser. So in this case, this is like, for example, if you're doing like your stripes, highlights, lowlights. So the spots where you want it to be darker, you do like heavier so that you're getting more of a solid coloring. And then you do the light over top of that. And then that should actually, because then the spaces in between, you get that really dark spot, which is your undercoat with the thinner. And it will actually help give you a bit more dimension to it. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, I could give you a demonstration. All right, give me a sec here. Let me just put this off to the side here, and I will give you a quick demonstration of what I'm talking about. Jinwoo, you're off to the side for a sec here, buddy. Thank you. All right, here we go. We got some paper. Where's my pencil crayons? Or at least I will once I find my pencil crayons. Give me a sec, they're around here somewhere. Great. Why is I can never find my shit when I need it? Can somebody answer this for me? Well, fuck me, I don't know where they are. Oh well, I'll make a demonstration with markers then. Gremlins, yes, gremlins. Okay. Give me a fur color. And I will give you a demonstration, at least with markers. Since I can't find my fucking pencil crayons. Yes, I would have trouble with that. You were most definitely right. So I need a fur color. Brown, okay. So, brown. Okay, a light spot, a dark spot underneath here. I'm gonna try and make a circle just for shits and giggles, as we like to say. So what you're going to do is you're going to rough in your light and your dark spot here. Okay? Doesn't look very fur-like. Then you're going to take a slightly darker color and you're just going to put little doo-doo-doos. Kind of like this. And you'll notice I'm kind of doing it in, semi-random directions. But I'm also making sure to actually leave gaps in it, okay? And the reason why I'm leaving gaps is I do want some of that base color to show through. So this is an even darker color because I want to try and add some shadow in here, right? Hey, what you doing? Hi, basketball. I brought my pens up too. You think I could find them now? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Oh, well, then you can go over with your grays, your shadow. And then normally you would do your highlights and your whites, but I can't find my fucking pen, my pens. Swear to God, I'm gonna lose my mind. I guess I didn't bring them up. Anyhow, basically like that. But with the pencil crayons, you're actually not going to do like dark, you're going to do it very light. Here, I got a pulled one here. So basically, instead of doing dark like this, right? When you're doing your base coat, you're going to do it light like this. So you're going to do a light coat like this. I got 2 pencil crayons here, okay? So you're going to do it light like this. Not heavy. So then when you go over and you're doing it with your marker, your pens, and you're just basically going to go with that direction of your fur, like that. And then if you've got like a colorless blender or something later, you can actually just kind of blend it out a little bit. Not the best color combination for this, but hopefully it gives you a bit of an idea of what I'm trying to say. And then, you know, after you blend again, you just go over one more time. Add your highlights in there. With pencil crayons, it's easier to do, but you get more of a fur. Hopefully that helps something. I'll put my brands back up. You're very welcome. Happy to pass on some tips. But yeah, a lot of the realistic, like when I do my realistic ones, is I will actually do the colors first with the markers, and oh, well, in that case, congratulations. These guys are gonna be all excited. So who had the baby? If you don't mind me asking there, basketball. Ah, okay. You managed to keep your kitty. I'm so happy. Hey! Hi, Storm! Woo! Kitties get bitties! Give me a sec here. I was refilling a marker. Alright, kitties are getting bitties. Thank you for that wonderful sub. Alright, there you go. There you go. There you go. More biddies for the kitties. Sue's down here absolutely loving this, by the way. I've learned to feed her down there so she doesn't come up and try and steal from me and walk all over my drawing. Lucifer's realized I'm just dropping treats on the ground, so he's like totally in for it. And he's like, yeah, baby. Like 0 lag? Cool. Uh-oh. The stampeding dogs have come up. I hear them. There's the big boy. And then there's Leia, which means I'll at least have to give the puppies some treats since they're actually here. And Lucy's like, I ain't having none of this shit. No. 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 Gentle. Thank you. He likes to grab shit, so I gotta be careful. Congratulations on winning the tournament there, basketball. Everyone's in bed but me. Am I the only schmuck that's still up? Don't answer that question. I already know what the answer is. Yes, I am. I am definitely doing what I love. And hanging out with the people that I think are awesome. Even if I am trying to fend it off from the dogs and the cats. And you're doing what you love, and that's lying down in bed. Oh, great. So we've got pretty much most of everybody in this channel lying in bed, chilling. By the way, guys, sorry about Friday. I was just absolutely freaking exhausted. I could not stream. You're in the dining room office. Okay, not everybody's sleeping. Good. Woohoo! I definitely need to add some more stuff on here. I got smart. I pulled out all the inks I think I'm going to need today. I pulled them all out ahead of time. Pretty sure they were told to come seek me. Alright, night night, sleep tight. Don't let the kitties bite. Thank you for the brief visit, though. It is greatly appreciated. And yes, you'll notice I'm definitely doing more freeform here. At least attempting to. Trying to go with a more turbulent type of sky. Hello again. Good boy. Did you seek? Did you seek? Thank you. Because keep in mind, he's going to be a lot of black. I really want him to stand out, which is why I'm going with more of a pop out here. Hey, buddy. Can't use that one. Okay. Where's the 25? There it is. Okay. Definitely need to add something to this one. It is going to get gradually darker as it goes down further down the page. So that's the thing I like about the Copic markers, is you can at least refill them. I'm also going to be doing some color splats as well on here, just to give it more of a oomph. In a way, almost like a textured vibe to it, I guess. So you notice it's going to start getting more muted as we go down. Okay, BV08. I need a really dark one now. There we are, BV08. I'm always getting marker all over myself. See? I always get marker all over me while I'm refilling. Now this is where these are going to start getting a little more deliberate with what I'm doing. Now, normally I don't do this, but for this I do. There we go. All right, now I need dark gray. There it is. Which, of course, I need to refill. Why am I not surprised? That's the one I didn't grab. There it is. But basically, I'm doing a lot of that, almost like that with the fur there, that layering technique I was talking to you about earlier with the fur. I'm almost doing that except with the markers. Marker fumes. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna start blending this a little bit more. Now we know roughly where things are gonna go. Okay. See here what I'm saying about more blending the colors in? I hope I don't regret doing this. $25. Basically right now I'm trying to get a bit more of the white down in this area. Still want parts of it to be light, but not super light like it is up at the top. And I don't know why, but for some reason this one just really doesn't like to spray very well. So I might be switching up colors here. Go to the 17. Oh yeah, that's it there. Don't want too heavy of a saturation. At the same time though, I still want to keep those purple undertones, especially down here. But I don't want that smooth look either. If that makes any sense. It really does look like it's coalescing around him, which is what I'm actually aiming for here. In case you're new to my channel, I am a traditional artist. I use markers. I am currently using the Copic airbrush system here. I have pre-masked off my Jinwoo, or Hunter Song, depending on how you'd like to call him. And I'm currently working on the background. All right, so we got that. Now we're going to start moving back up into here. I think I need to add some more ink into this. We were doing what? 17. Amethyst is the color of choice for this right now. This looks like a chaotic mess, but trust me, people, it will come together. Trust the process. Okay, we're gonna set that there. I'm just refilling my Copic markers, which is the great thing about Copic markers is you can refill them with ink. Thank you, I appreciate that, Kitty. Okay, we're gonna go to our purplish pink, which is the 4. But yes, now it's a matter of kind of blending this all in. Honestly, I think I'm gonna have to go to the bright pink first here for a bit. Especially up near the top, I want more of the pink to stand out. Sorry, let me pull this down so you guys can actually see the top more. Okay, now let's go to the pinkish purple. On some of those, more of those white gaps with the pinkish purple here. And I am using alcohol markers, so yes, I'm getting high off of marker fumes. Always, always, if you're going to do something like this, make sure you are in a well-ventilated area. Ooh! Hi, Poison Jackal. Hi, guys. Oh my god, thank you for the raid. Where are you guys coming from? Yay! I haven't had raid in so long. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, guys. And because of this, the kitties are going to get treats. My cats, I have 4 cats, by the way, and the cats get biddies. So, up here in the tree, this is Lucifer. He's my big fat orange boy. And running around down here is Sue. And they have a big fat black cat that likes to just hang out on my bed. Oh yeah, they're getting treats. It's raining biddies here, guys. Go get them. And then my youngest one, she's around somewhere down there. So hi, so where you guys been up to? I am currently working on my solo leveling piece. I take it you guys are familiar with solo leveling? Or at least some of you are? You just finished a little painting. Oh, nice. What kind of painting did you do? As you see, my medium is markers. I think maybe my viewers are, I think, but you yourself are not worth the, well, if you're into anime, I would definitely recommend watching it. It is a very slick anime. It's very cool. My previous stream, I finished one for Supernatural. If anybody here is a fan of Supernatural, I can show you. It's Supernatural, by the way. It's a cat-based Supernatural. Is this a spoiler? No, this is not a spoiler. This is Jinwoo looking fucking awesome. Okay, that's what this one is. Jinwoo looking fucking awesome is what I'm aiming for. Lazy. I will show you guys the Supernatural one. It turned out pretty good. I'll show you guys the actual original. I just finished framing it up because I do conventions, so this one's going to be on sale for the convention. Actually, let me switch over here to me. So this is it. This is Supernatural. So there's a bit of a play on the light there. If anybody's a fan of the show. So this is, once again, this is all done with markers. And this is what the prints look like when they're done. So, yeah. Turned out pretty cool. I like it. I'm doing Toronto Comic Con. I'm a Canadian, so Toronto's having a nice convention. It's called Toronto Comic Con. And a good chunk of the actual cast is going to be there. So the actor who plays Sam is going to be there. So we're hoping. They got the actor playing Crawley is going to be there. Bobby. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. But if you guys ever want some tips on how to use markers or anything with the Copic markers, let me know. All of my work is actually done with Copics. So if you take a look up here, this little gallery, this is all markers. Thank you! Ah! Oh, thank you for the follow! Okay. Alright, so are we going to give the cat catnip or more treats? What do you think? And this is Lucifer. He knows I have the good stuff. So I try and fight my cats to be able to draw. So catnip or treats? He seems to be sniffing the catnip. Yes, go to my Discord, post some stuff. We'd love to see it. Nope, I have Lucifer, Sue, Sam, and Adele. And then I also have 2 Roddies named Zeus and Leia. All right, yes, I will give you guys catnip. You haven't had catnip in a while. Yes, I have to keep my treats and catnip in tins, otherwise these little fuckers get into it. Some of the oregano. That's right, kitty weed time. It is time for the kitty weed. There you go. Go get your stone on. There you go, guys. There we go. Oh, a ton of catnip down there. Thank you. All of my animals are rescues of one kind or another. So, rescues or rehomes, basically, is what they are. Okay, so I think I'm done with the airbrush portion of this. If you ever go to use an airbrush with a compressor, please make sure you always decompress it before you're done, before you put it away, because it can cause problems. Little PSA there. So, I'm not done with the background yet, though, because now I think we need to add a little more to it. Oh my freaking God. We have a bot. Ugh. I'm telling you, they're worse than trolls. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Oh, God. Yeah. They are so annoying. It's like, guys, get a life. Like, seriously. Get a life. I'm actually going to pop this out a little bit here because I'm going to show you guys what we do here. So, nice thing about Copic markers is we get refill inks. So what I'm going to do here is I want a little, now this is where it can get a little tricky, but I want a little splatter action. There we go. This just gives them a little extra. And there's like, I can't hear your viewers snoozing from over here. It's so boring. Spice up your stream, blah, blah, blah. Satisfying ban, no doubt. Oh my God. Oh, it's even fun when they go after you about your weight or something. It's like, dude, at least I have my own house. I'm not living in my mother's basement. There we go, get some of that lighter splatter in here. But it gives different textures to it. I know. I'm actually usually a pretty easygoing person. I'm not gonna lie, half my people here are trolls, but they're the good type of trolls, the friendly trolls. I made a mistake, I fed them once, they stuck around. Those kind of trolls, I don't mind. The other trolls, I got a problem with. Okay, so. I think we're getting somewhere here. The trolls are on your side, yep. Trolls of the internet, unite! Actually, I'm gonna put a little black spots down here. Keep in with the theme of things. There we go. Definitely adds a whole new texture and dynamic to it, doesn't it? In case you're wondering, I have well over 100, about 120 to 150 Copic markers, so I do a lot with them. Make sure I don't roll over a cat behind me. All right, so this part is done. Now here comes a really cool part. I've masked this off before I started doing this whole entire background. So now comes the fun part. Now comes the peel. Because now I still have to color in Jinwoo, which is our main character. So this is where it starts to look pretty freaking cool. Yes, the peel. It's the peel. It's appealing. All right, here we go. Quink. This is the best part, I swear to God. I love doing the airbrush just so I can do this part. There we go. Although, I'm not gonna lie, it is not fun to sit here and freaking cut out all those little spots. Actually, I use a Fisker's masking tape film. It's not vinyl. It's used for people who do paintings to mask off areas, but I find it works really, really well with the markers. Do not use clear vinyl. It will stick really, really bad to your paper. But the stuff that I use is really cool because it will literally just easily peel off and it doesn't do damage to the actual print. Yeah, very soft adhesive. If you're in a pinch, you can use the green frog tape. I'll just bulk down the area with paper, and then the edges would be the green frog tape. But you'll notice that you get a really cool effect when you do this. I am going to spray a little bit more down here without the masking on it because I do want to blend this in a bit more, but I'm going to wait until I've actually colored him in to do that. Because you do get a different feel when you color versus doing the masking film and the spray. So now you're going to start seeing the little pieces I had up here that I had masked off. That were supposed to be masked off. Fucking goddamn, I missed a couple. Oh well. There we go. So here we have, that background actually works extremely well with this. Holy crap. Because sometimes looking at it on the screen is different than me looking on it here. And yeah, I'm very happy with the splatter. The splatter really, I think, added that extra oomph to it. But yeah, if you guys ever have any questions or anything, please ask. I love answering. I love giving tips. I may not be a professional. I don't know. Am I considered... I don't know. I'm a semi-pro. I do this for fun, though. I also do commissions, too. Just because I like to do it. All right. So, let's start with our skin tone first. I think we should start off with the skin. I usually like to work to my lightest, going up to my darkest. Mainly because the dark stuff likes to bleed a lot into the lighter stuff. It is alcohol markers, right? So, E11, YR00, and I like to use BV00 for my shadows. There we go. Oh, sorry, E00. Okay, there we go. All right, so now we're gonna start. If you guys want me to zoom in a bit more so you can get a better idea of what I'm doing here for the face and that, be my guest. The trick is going to be the eyes. So I should probably do the eyes first because I want to get a glowing effect on the eyeballs. So I found the best way to do glow. And I'm gonna zoom in here. The best way I found to do a glow is actually take your darker color on the outside and then let it do some bleeding for the inside. So in this case, I want to do this really, I want this blue glow to come out through here. So I'm just going to tinge the edges of my glow with the blue. And this is where contrast is really going to play a key. Okay, now I want a very light, bright blue. Lucifer, scoot, scoot, scoot kitty. Use this B00. And I'll be going over this later with some white, just to make it pop more. Almost like if you've seen people doing the neon effects, it's kind of what I'm going for here. Okay, skin tone time. I usually do my base skin tone. So after I color this, and I've got to do highlights, deepen my shadows, re-ink, the whole piece gets a new ink job on it over top of it just to help things pop out. Trick here is I want to get those the daggers to really pop out too, so I'm gonna make sure we get those done right. But yeah, I typically do my art streams on Sunday nights, and then I will do gaming on Friday. Although next weekend I'm not streaming because I am going to be at Toronto Comic Con as a vendor. If anybody's in that area and is going, please feel free to drop by. I go by Nick the Stick Creations. And it is my moniker. Sam, my big fat black cat, is totally getting himself stoned right now. So I'm a little heavier on the shadows here just because, well, he is currently Mr. Shadow. And yes, I do a lot of blending and going over again. There's the face. So it sounds like some people here have been watching Solo Leveling. I cursed where they ended it yesterday. Grr! I'm watching on Crunchyroll. I have read all of the Mahas. Well, actually, I haven't read the Mahas. I have read all the light novels for Solo Leveling. I haven't got up to the Ragnarok stuff though. I've just done the original bit. I really hope we get a third season in this. Because I'm not going to lie. I am thoroughly enjoying it. Although some people in the last one, they kind of criticized part of it. And I'm like, yeah, grow up. So since some of you haven't watched it, I'm not going to say. I don't want to do spoilers. But it's good. It's definitely good. My particular goal in this is maybe if I'm lucky, I will actually get this done. By the way, I have also sketched out a good chunk of the shadows as chibis. If anybody wants to see that, because I'm planning on making those guys stickers. Okay, there's my skin tones. I will add highlights later. Now, I think I'm going to work on the knives next. The lovely daggers. This is where it's going to get interesting. I've never been one for weaponry, but We're going to see how this goes. Meow meow to you too. Yes, you can hear it. The one you're hearing mewing, that is Sue. That is Sue mewing her little kitty head off. Because she likes to. There we go. What? You've had catnip. You've had treats. You're not starving. No way in hell you starving, cat. No. Cats. Aren't they lovely? Okay, I need Grace. Grace, I need my Grace. Hi, Sam. Yep. Looks like we might get a good old-fashioned game of chase going on here. This is by far one of my most ambitious ones. Previous to this, I'd had some of my dress-up darling ones that I'd done. They turned out pretty cool. Not sure if anybody watches that. I watch a lot of anime right now. I'm kind of on an anime kick. This, of course, is definitely going to look better once I get highlights in here. That's not looking so bad. Okay, let's go to the wrap. Let's see here. I want more of a dullish brown. That's a little too bright for my tastes. No, that's gonna be great. You think with all these fucking colors I'd have something I can work with, eh? That's better. That's where I want to go. Okay. Now, to make steel, I usually like to go with a nice blue-gray, light blue-gray, to start off with my metal. And use that as my light base color. From there, I start using a variety of different grays. I like using the cool grays because they got that bluish undertone to them, which is kind of what you want. And the trick is not to be afraid of using very contrasting shadows. And then I'll add a little blue highlight in there, and that should help pop that out too. Well, more like white highlight. Okay, I need a little darker in there. Where's my 7? Okay, perfect. All right, let's go into our other blade. Anybody else watch a lot of anime in your group there or anywhere else? Any favorites. But if you guys keep an eye on my social feeds, you'll actually see when I'm finished. I hope to get this one done relatively sooner than later. The back of my page is going to look so messed up. I miss when you could actually play music and they didn't give a shit what you played and you weren't getting slapped with copyright infringement every 3 seconds. I miss that. I really do. The good old days. They did. They selected their new leader, did they? Other studios have been using the theme song from games. That is one way to do it too. We have a banker for PM now. Oh, joys. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Okay, for now, I think that's all I can do on this one until I get to some other parts there. Okay. Honestly, I have no idea who that is. Which is truly sad. You think I should, but I don't. Where's my 5? Jenny 5 is live. I'm going to look forward to when I actually put the white highlights in here. Then it's really going to start making things pop. But that comes like right at the end. go. I know it looks weird for a dagger, but I do have a purpose. What I'm using right now is actually called Colorless Blender. It is actually, for all intents and purposes, it is just strictly an alcohol marker. No color, no pigment in it. So what I'm doing is I'm diluting pigment here. Give it more of that I don't know. Gonna add a yellow undertone. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. As I said, they're not usually my forte per se, but trying really hard on them. Now this, I may actually end up using black on. As soon as I can find my black. There it is. Found it. Now this I have to be really careful with. It's easier to fix up the lighter mistakes, a lot harder when you get a darker, if you make a darker boo-boo. I'm like barely using the tip of my black marker. But now we're starting to get that nice little coppery tinge to it that I wanted. I'm really looking forward to when I actually get to put the highlights in. It's going to really make some of this stuff pop. But until then, the imagination will have to do. Alright, yes, I will stretch. Ugh. Actually, give me a sec, guys. I'll be right back. I need to go get myself some more water. I will be right back. In the meantime, Hopefully the cat doesn't destroy my drawing. I will cry if he does that. Alright, for anybody else who's new, this lovely little lass here in my arms, this is Adele. She's the youngest member of our kitty crew. And I'm going to set her right down smack in the middle of the catnip. Because I can. And I got myself some snacks because I was hungry. Ah. Trying to eat healthier snacks.
I twerk it to the east, I twerk it to the west, I twerk it to the channel that I love it.
I do like me twerk it. That's so much stuff I want to do and not enough time to do it. That definitely looks a lot better now. Rest of it will get inked. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right. Now for the outfit. Once again, my desk is covered in markers. Now, I want to do the hair with purplish highlights. Maybe. Definitely make the blue stand out more. For the eyes. The outfit itself has almost like a purplish gray undertone to it. I'm trying to see if I've got a color that even comes close to that. Giant hand comes from behind and shoves him out the airlock. There you go. Writer, I am not. See, totally hijacking your story. Hey, I try. Okay, I think I found the one I want. There's my undertone I want. And the bad guys are immune to the vacuum. Arriving to the scene, recent battle, lots of navigational hazards, and they're there to answer the distress call. Have a little sticker in it that says knock knock. And then have it go boom. It's booby trapped. Sucked out into space, my friend. Enjoy your spacewalk. Do I even want to know what you guys are up to? Lucifer, you best stay off my top bookcase, you fucker. He's got a habit of jumping across to the bookcase lately. It's really annoying. Trying to figure out what contagion is present. Okay. Base color in here. Fun part's gonna come when I start doing shading and shadowing. Basically, I'm just trying to get the base coat down. Just wanted it around the head, but I seem to have gotten myself distracted. You know, you start one thing and the next thing you know, you're down a different, completely and totally different rabbit hole. That's where I'm at right now. Completely, totally different rabbit hole. Well, is trying to figure out your contagion. What do you want the contagion to do to people? Would be where I would suggest going from. What do you want your contagion to do? You know what the contagion is trying to figure out? How it, if it's going to be there. Well, what's the half-life on it? The contagion is a DNA rewrite. Okay. Is it always active? Or does it go inert after a period of time? Because if it goes inert after a period of time, it may be kind of cool to have it, you know, the signs of it there. Weird bodies and shit. You know, hints of records or something. Lead up to the suspense of it. All right, where's my black? No, it's not black. There's my black. It's about the aliens create the contagion. They create a ship that was basically a giant space centipede, which finished eating. Well, I mean, you could have signs of what was there, pieces that were no longer being used by the contagion. will be infected or can go through the spacesuits. Alright, fair enough. Actually, that's a little too dark. Where's my 7? There you are. There's my 7. Well, I guess it's kind of where it gets tricky. Like, as you said, like, how do you want the story to evolve? Maybe start from the end and work your way to the beginning. Go at it backwards. Wrong side. That looks better. Okay. Okay, definitely too blue. Okay, time for some grays. Might have to do the blue-gray combo thing to try and get it to blend right. Touch-ups here. What you doing, Sam? I hear you murping around. Really? Is that what you're talking about now? Well, I was just thinking, if you don't know if he's infected, you should have it that he doesn't know if he's infected or not. Talk about throwing a little good old fear into the mix. That there is no cure. Can have him totally freaking out thinking that he is infected, and it turns out he's not infected. Which would then bring in a lot of fear and the realism of what this thing can actually do. And like the survivor's like willing to kill himself because he doesn't want to infect anybody. Well, that's good. See, now you figured it out. Giant Cupid doll it is. See, there you go. Now you're getting it. Best of both worlds. Not sure if you did or not. I'm not gonna lie. I look at a lot of shit. But I'm pretty sure you can post it again to the Discord. Gotta go find the pic. Fair enough. How many people get triggered by images of spiders? Yeah. The itsy bitsy spider crawled up. Hey, Savage, how you doing? I am currently working on a solo leveling piece, if you're familiar with the anime. And I like to think it's turning out pretty dang good thus far. It's not tears. It's power. It will look better once I finish doing it and add the white highlights. He's not crying, you bastard. In case anybody's new to this channel, Varial's my husband. The worst part is when you say shit like that, sometimes it gets stuck in my head and I don't appreciate it. Which is, I'm pretty sure, why you do it. Chen didn't die, she just hates him not saving mom. Okay, I get where you're coming at now. I get where you're coming at now. Wonderful controversy. I can't believe people were getting pissy about that. Or no dinner for you. That's it. No dinner for you. You no have dinner. He was crying when he went and saved his mommy. Literally, people were getting upset about that. What, he can't have a tender moment? I know, he cried in the book. Reminds you of what? That's okay, they put an Easter egg in the last episode. Potential spoilers for people who have not seen it. You might want to cover your ears here for a sec. Because Easter is rapidly approaching. The healer. He actually mentioned how he loves historical dramas, which may be the reason why Mr. Bug Eye loves them. Kind of the Easter egg that they popped into the anime on that one. Hi, Sue. I said before, in Varial's message. Okay. Oh, the Easter is coming up soon, isn't it? Damn it. When is Easter coming up? '20th of April, okay. What? That's my butt. You keep pawing there, cat. All right, cool. Thank you, errors. Hate to point this out, cat, but you get fed a lot. You don't need more right now. Despite what you seem to think. God, you're getting desperate. I have to figure out the whole Easter dinner thing soon. Sue, scoot! Scoot, child. You've had a ton of treats. You've had an absolute ton of catnip. Sue, come down today. He loves you. He'll feed you. You bribing my cat. Of course you're bribing my cat. Now she's chilling on the bookcase. There we go. That blended in a little bit more. I think she's looking pretty good so far. Although I am starting to get a wee bit of a headache now. So that indicates to me we gotta be getting close to midnight here, folks. 11:30. Yep, getting close. Joy's Nickups. As much as I would like to get this done during stream tonight, I don't think that's gonna happen. But it's not gonna stop me from continuing on, at least till midnight. Black. Alright, time for another drink. There's a touch up here. Technically, I don't need to touch this up when I go to do the inking later. These little Foo-bars will get fixed up, but it's annoying my sensibilities right now. I was telling I start getting quieter. I'm getting tired when I start getting quieter. Snap, fucking crackle, pop. So many markers. one. All right, where's my 3? There's my 3. Snap, crackle, pop, pop, pop. And I gotta refill this one. This one's starting to dry out. B60. There it is. Joink! Refill time. Oh, fuck, no. Shit. Yeah, I try to figure out how to fix that. Yeah, well, I'm going to try and figure out how to roll with it. My freaking colorless blender. All right. Okay. Light gray. Has to be a light color. Anyhow, this is what we got so far. I think I'm on the right track with this one. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to get tired. Oy. This is why I was mentioning how they can pick up dark colors really easy. So I think I'm going to finish up the undershirt here, and then I'm probably going to call it a night because I'm starting to make sloppy errors. Which is something I really, really don't want to be doing. It's you too. Alright, I'm making it work. I'm making my fuck up work. At least I'm trying to. I accidentally got a bunch of some black came off of my hand onto the drawing. So there's like black spot in the middle of it that I had to try and fix. Which I did manage to, thank God. It's not nearly as noticeable now. No, I didn't hear you. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, I was fucked up. But I think I fixed it. Just add a little extra shadowing in. That's about all I can do. And I think I'm gonna call it a night here before I really mess up and do something I can't fix on it. Because there's always that distinct possibility. Yes, yes, thank God. Years and years and years of practice on that one. Actually, before I go though, I am going to try and blend this in just a smidge more. So I'm flipping this bad boy upside down. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see what I'm doing. There we go. There, that looks much better. Honestly, I was kind of hoping I'd get it all done tonight. But it's not going to happen. I'm starting to make stupid mistakes, and I've come way, 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 way too far in this to be able to, you know, possibly do something what I refer to as past the point of no return. But this is where we're at. I'd like to think it's a decent go thus far. Oh, definitely stretching here. Remember, I'm not streaming next week. I am going to be at Toronto Comic Con, so there will be no stream. No. Toronto Comic Con is way, way too big, and I would not be able to get the bandwidth. And I am not paying several $100s to stream it, to be able to get the Wi-Fi there. That may not necessarily be usable, I guess would be the best way to put it. That's the problem with those bigger ones. They can get a little harder. Oh, the problem. Oh, our hotspot. Yeah, we've got enough to be able to do it. The problem is the towers are going to be so bloody congested, it won't handle it. Otherwise, I'd be more than happy to do it. You know, I may have to like steal some electricity to get the laptop to work. Otherwise, I'd be totally up for it. That'd be like awesome live stream from there. One, my space is really, really tiny. I wouldn't have a place to set it up. And two, honestly, there's just so much on the towers, they get choked out. So. Otherwise, yeah, I would absolutely love to do it. I think it would be just awesome. But what are you gonna do, right? All right, so I'm gonna call it a night here, guys. Keep an eye on my social feeds. This will be getting done this week, hopefully in the next day or two. Usually if you put up a sign saying you are live streaming, that usually covers it. They tend to avoid. But yeah, it can get a little tricky sometimes in regards to that. You are very true. Smaller ones are fun to do though, because then usually get no problem with it. But because they take all the pictures and videos at the conventions, it's already a written rule that there's a chance that you're going to be televised or broadcast it or something, right? Thank you very much. I will try and post updates to my socials from there, though, so we'll see how that goes. But other than that, I hope everybody has a wonderful week, and I will talk to you later. All right. Night, guys.